In this lesson, we will define division and how it relates to multiplication. When we talk about multiplication, we're talking about having several groups of something and multiplying the number of groups by how many items are in each group. For instance, we've talked about having two groups of 5 squares, which can be written as 2 times 5 equals 10. Grandma has 12 cookies. She wants to divide them equally between her 3 grandchildren. How many cookies would each child receive? If Grandma were dividing up the cookies, she might hand them out one by one until everyone had the same amount of cookies. She's dividing the cookies up into 3 groups, and each child will have 4 cookies in their pile. The division equation for this would look like 12 divided by 3 equals 4. We're dividing 12 items into 3 groups, and we end up with 4 items in each group. If this were multiplication, we would have 3 groups of 4 cookies for a total of 12 cookies. Since it's division, we started with 12 cookies and divided them up into 3 groups. We ended up with 4 cookies in each of the 3 groups. Here's another example. The pet shop received a shipment of 10 goldfish. They wanted to divide them equally between 2 fish tanks. To solve this, we need to divide our goldfish into 2 groups. We'll put the fish into the tanks one by one and see how many we end up with in each group. We end up with 5 fish in each group or tank. We would write the division equation as 10 divided by 2 equals 5. With multiplication, we had 2 groups of 5 fish, which equaled 10. With division, we started with 10 fish and divided them equally into 2 groups. To help your student practice and understand this concept, give them a pile of items and have them divide the items into equal groups. Stress that the groups must be equal. You can use any items you have laying around the house. To recap, remember that division is just dividing or sharing items up equally into groups. It's related to multiplication because when we multiply, we have several groups of items, which totals a bigger number. In this lesson, we defined division and how it relates to multiplication.